Hello, hello. This is Gerald Salenti. It's Thursday, March 25th, 2021. And here are some of today's trends in the news. On the market fronts over there in Asia, bleep, blop. Same thing with Europe. Here, boom, bop. U.S. stocks staged a late-day comeback on Thursday as the market rebounded from a two-day losing streak. Stocks that had tied to a successful economic reopening, such as airlines and cruise line operators, led the intraday rebound. Oh, yeah, they're going to bounce right back up. Sure, no, it makes perfect sense. And the market experienced some weaknesses early in the day as Fed Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell said, quote, "As we make substantial further progress toward our goals, we'll gradually roll back the amount of treasuries and mortgage-backed securities we've brought," Powell told NPR's Morning Edition. "We will very gradually over time and with great transparency, when the economy has all but fully recovered, we will be pulling back the support that we provided during emergency times." You know what that is.
Bullshit.
It's Powell crap. Buying junk bonds. The banksters are in control. You got it? End of story. Oh, who's the Treasury Secretary? Janet Yellen. Yeah, former head of the banksters, Federal Reserve. Nothing federal about him. Investors poured over better than expected readings on weekly job claims. They only total 684,000. They estimated there would be 735,000. Now here's the punchline, right? This is CNBC. Oil prices fell more than 4% Thursday as demand concerns rekindled with fresh coronavirus pandemic lockdowns. Okay, wait a minute here. You just told me that the airlines and Boeing and the cruise lines, they're all went up because, and now you're saying that oil's going down because of low demand, which means the markets are rigged. Powell says stimulus isn't inflation threat. Okay, hey, if he says it, then it must be true. That's not what we're saying. Dragflation. And again, we write about it in details. But this is the way I want. This is from yesterday's Wall Street Journal. Critics of the stimulus have said it will cause a surge in consumer spending that will coincide with an improving economy to stoke consumer price increases. Critics. That's what you are. If you disagree with anybody, you are a critic. You're not supposed to be critical. You're supposed to swallow the crap they shove down your throat. And that's what most people do. H&M in hot water over China comment. So H&M, one of its biggest markets is in China, and they're being hit by the Chinese because of what they said about forced labor in the country's remote cotton-producing region. I'm mentioning this because they're going to backtrack right away. And China's in charge. Look at your New Trends Journal. Oh, what's that big story there? Yeah, right in the Trends Journal. Vaccines and money, drug dealers and money junkies. Yep. Whole article in there about China tells U.S. to F you. You got it? China's in charge. China dominates worldwide wind industry. Just got a bunch of blowhards over here, and China's in charge of wind. HSBC Venture seeks rich China clients. Big story in today's Wall Street Journal. HSBC, right, the Hong Kong bank. And then it goes on to say that the other big banksters that are all over there doing big business. And that's where it's all going. Meanwhile, HSBC faces increasing competition from JP Morgan Chase and Company, Goldman Sachs, Inc., and other U.S. banks. They're all going to China. I'm pointing this out because what's one of our top trends for 2021? You got it. China. 2021. The American century was the 20th century. The 21st century is the Chinese century. The business of America has been war. You don't believe me? Ask that guy, Dwight D. Eisenhower, 5-star general, Supreme Commander of the Allied Forces, and 2-term president, in his farewell address, warning the American people that the military-industrial complex is robbing the nation of the genius of the scientists, sweat of the labors, and future of the children. You look at China's infrastructure and you look at the joke one we have here. Third world, America. Look at the little freaks rather than ruining the show. China under total control of the Communist Party, and the Americans and Europeans gave it to them when they gave them our technology, high tech, and heavy industry, and brought them into the World Trade Organization. Again, we write about it in detail. More homes snapped up by multi-generational families. 15% of the people who brought homes between April and June. Okay, it's going to keep increasing because people are losing jobs. And again, you saw it happen in nursing homes. I have a sister in a nursing home that I can't go see. They don't want to put their parents in nursing homes. People can't afford to buy their own homes. So you're going to keep seeing this trend grow. British Airways considers selling its headquarters. I'm mentioning this because we write a lot about this. Commercial real estate, where's it going? Okay. Airport retail shops pin hopes on hint of travel rebound. I'm just mentioning this because Dubai International Airport, retailer of Dubai Duty Free, one of the world's top duty free operators, posted a 65% drop. And it goes on. So it's not coming right back. And they're going to keep pushing the vaccination, and people are afraid. A growing share of Americans would feel safe resuming activities like dining or flying within a few weeks of their second dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. But 25% to 30% would wait until the nation reaches herd immunity. You're a bunch of sheeps in the herd. You got it. You hear that, you herd people? You are nothing more than little cowardly herd folks, sheeps. This isn't coming back. People are scared stiff. I went out last night, saw a guy I didn't recognize. He grew a long beard. Second time out in a year and a half. Well, not a year and a half, since last March. A little over a year, 2 years. A little over a year. Second time out, grew a long beard. He said, well, now I feel safe. I just got my second shot. UK investigating proposed merger of book publishers. I'm just mentioning this because the bigs are getting big, and now you have the proposed merger that they have going on there between Penguin Random House and Simon and Schuster. There's yeah. The way these deals are going, it's Simon and Schuster's. The proposed merger. The Authors Guild said the resulting company would account for approximately 50% of all U.S. books published. 50%. There's no freedom anymore. I'm mentioning the mergers and acquisitions as we do each week to show how the bigs keep getting bigger. The rich got $4 trillion, the billionaires got $4 trillion richer since the war started, the COVID war. And everybody else is out, so you only hear one voice. The voice of the rulers. Ex-Glencore trader is charged. The former Earl trader at mining company Glencore PLC was charged with manipulating fuel oil prices. And they claim he directed other traders to submit orders that would push up or down the price, to engineer a move that would improve the profitability of other blah, 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 blah. All right, I'm mentioning it because he claims he's not guilty, but we know that others have been found guilty. And I'm just mentioning this because the markets are rigged. Get it in your head. The whole game is rigged. It's rigged. Hey, did you hear about little Christy Cuomo over there and his brother and the family? How nobody could get tests? We had to pay the little people to get his family tested. Everything. The bigs are in control. The money junkies. It's your Trends Journal. It's your current cover. Take a look at it. Vaccine, the drug dealers, money, the money junkies. Complete control. You ready for this? U.S. equity valuations reached near two-decade high after rally. U.S. stock market has surged over the past month despite damage to corporate profits from coronavirus, pushing one popular measure of equity valuations to its most expensive in nearly 2 decades. This is from the Financial Times, April 24th, 2020. The markets are rigged. You got it? How about this one? Investors baffled by soaring stocks in monster depression. The divergence between the flying stock market and dying economy is so extreme, it is leaving many analysts scrambling for explanations. Same day, Financial Times, 4/24/2020. It's rigged. Investors baffled. Monster depression. And talking about monsters and depression, over there in Germany, they reversed the strict lockdown. Merkel reverses prolonged Easter shutdown. And they go on to say, the people complaining, the business people, at the same time, Germany is seeing increasing skepticism about the government fueled by online conspiracy theories. You're not allowed to disagree. You're not allowed to be a critic. Or if you disagree with the lies they shove down our throat, you're a conspiracy theorist. Again, a lot more to the article, be writing about it. U.S. official calls AstraZeneca vaccine data into question. Oh, this is only from the Wall Street Journal. Why, how dare they? Wait a minute. He's an official. He could call into question. All we are nothing little jerks. We're too stupid to know anything. You need an official asshole to shove the crap out, and then it's okay. Oh, Salenti, don't get excited. Take their crap like everybody else. It's okay for an official asshole to say the vaccine got problems, but nobody else, because social media pressed to root out anti-vaxxers. Financial Times today. The Center for Countering Digital Hate. Center up your you-know-what. Who the hell are you? Oh, let's see who it is. It's Imran Ahmed, the chief executive. Hey, Ahmed, go screw yourself. They're taking out Dr. Mercola, and they're taking out Robert F. Kennedy. And you know what they call Mercola? An alternative medicine entrepreneur. Oh, yeah, because he makes money. He's an entrepreneur. Hey, but what's the cover of your Trends Journal? Oh, Big Pharma? They're different. They're drug dealers. But they never say that. Oh, how much money did they make already, Pfizer? I'm not sure, but I think it's around $17 billion on just the COVID drug. Freedom is gone. Freedom is gone. Get it in your head, everyone. Freedom is gone. Look at the lockdowns. Look at the little jerks telling us what to do. I'm mentioning this to you also because we need your support. To support the Trends Journal, there's no magazine like this in the world. was last week was 147 pages. No ads. We're giving you information you could use to prepare, prevail, and prosper and fight this. Because the ones that are going to believe it are going to go down big. You ready? White House gets help selling skeptics on vaccine. The Biden administration is enlisting the help of groups including Christian Broadcasting Network. Oh, yeah, one of the little clowns said, oh, Jesus was here, he'd get vaccinated. Hey, little clown boy that you call yourself a Christian, save it. I'm a Christian. Don't you tell me what Jesus would do. And I went to Catholic school. My Jesus wouldn't take the vaccination. How about that? And I say, get the vaccination up your you-know-what. Because then you get it up there, you'll be safe. You'll be safe from this shit. Yeah, you'll be vaccinated against shit. NASCAR. Oh, NASCAR knows best. Why wouldn't I believe someone from NASCAR? And they got the NASCAR freak over here shooting his NASCAR mount out to tell people to get. But if NASCAR, again, if you don't support us, you know I'm going to get blackballed. Oh, I can't say blackballed. Oh, I'm going to get whiteballed. Oh, I got a tan. I'm going to get Italian bald. Then I'm going bald. It's critically important to us that we as an industry continue to play a meaningful role in the fight against COVID. NASCAR President Stephen Phelps said, go screw yourself. Oh, talking about going to screw yourself. It happened yesterday. It happened yesterday. Lola, L-O-L-A, Lola. That's right. She was confirmed. Oh, she was confirmed. Levin confirmed an historic vote. The Senate confirmed Rachel Levine as Assistant Health Secretary, making her the first openly transgender federal. Who gives a shit what gender you are? How about putting the best person in there? And Lola ain't it. Lola, not with all those chins, more chins than Chinatown. But we heard Senator Patty Murray, chairwoman of the Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee, another woman that's been sucking off the public tit as a senator since about 1990 something, like 28 years. Yeah. How about enough of this crap of these so-called lawmakers telling us what to do? You should have term limits. What the hell you doing there 23 years? Save your crap. You're all public servants. Public servants. Got it? Anyway, quote, I'm proud to vote for Dr. Levin and incredibly proud of the progress this confirmation will represent for our country and for transgender people. I don't care who the health secretary is, what gender. I want the best person. But you do not deserve to vote because you're just doing it by race, creed, and gender and color. How about the best? And all those basketball players and football players, too many black ones there. I want transgenders. Yeah, we could have the transgender bowl. That would be great. Why have the best? You don't need the, and more white people. And I want an Italian president. You bunch of jerks. Rutgers to require COVID-19 vaccinations. Freedom gone, freedom gone. It's out the door. Again, do what you can to support the Trends Journal. There's no magazine like it in the world. Nothing comes close to it. Nothing. You show me it, I will talk about it. You show me the magazine better than the Trends Journal in the world, and I will say it. U.S. sinks below Mongolia and Argentina in global ranking of freedom. Okay? Who's this from? What conservative, right-wing, moronic? This must be from Russia. Maybe China. A new report from democracy watchdog Freedom House, charting the political and civil rights of different nations, has the U.S. down significantly. All right? Coming in at 83 out of 100 possible points, the United States is now tied with countries such as Panama, Romania, and Croatia, and behind Argentina and Mongolia. Because you got Mongols running the show. You got it, everybody. It's a freak show. I like Lindsey Graham. No, Mitchie McConnell's for me. Diane, not so Feinstein. No, Pelosi. That's my kind of woman. Look at the jerks. Little Chucky Schumer over here in New York. One little loser after another. How low can you go? Let's go. Keep going. Plummeting sperm counts, shrinking penises, toxic chemicals threaten humanity. This is a new book called Countdown by Shauna Swan, an environmental and reproductive epidemiologist at the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai in New York, finds that sperm counts have dropped almost 60% since 1973. I got it. Hey, Rachel's must have gone down maybe 163. And that's what we have. The chemicals to blame for the crisis are found in everything from plastics, containers, and food wrapping, to waterproof clothing, fragrances, cleaning products, to soaps and shampoos, to electronics and carpeting. Some of them, called PFAS, are known as forever chemicals because they don't break down in the environment or the human body. And now they're saying that by the way this thing is going, following the trajectory we're on, Schwann's research suggests sperm counts could reach 0 by 2045. So the COVID war, that's all they talk about. And I've been talking about, the first book I worked on, Natural Healing, Warner book, back in about 1986. I have an honorary doctorate from the National University of Health Sciences, the work I've done. Oh, I'm bound to get banned for that. Yeah, alternative and complementary medicine. How dare I? Anyway, I keep mentioning this in the Trends Journal over and over again and on the air, that all the focus is on the COVID war as they're killing us in so many different ways. And you're looking now at, as they say, the facts are here, that the sperm count has dropped 60%. So you want to know why America's gone down so fast? Because you got little dicks in charge. Yeah, little dicks. It's right here. And pretty soon, no dicks. Hey, Rachel will be in charge. Look, we got a lot more here to go over, but we really don't have, it's so much going on. So much going on. So do what you can to support the Trends Journal if you want to know the future, see where it's going, and be ahead. It's tomorrow's news today, history before it happens. Because this thing's going down big, it's going down hard, it's going down fast. The markets, Gregory Mannarino is doing a lot of work for us, and he's been nailing this thing just right on the money. And we've been doing it as well in our other areas. So please subscribe to the Trends Journal, trendsjournal.com. Thank you for tuning in. This is Gerald Salenti, and that's some of today's trends in the news. The COVID-19 war has changed the world, but who's prepared? What's next? It's in your Trends Journal. Trends Journal subscribers are prepared. Subscribe to the Trends Journal. Read history before it happens. From the world leader in trend forecasting.